Hey, breaking news. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I told you guys, this is a crazy day. JaDaYoungan, rapper JaDaYoungan was shot somewhere near the New Orleans area, guys. Hey, look, he's in critical condition. He's in the emergency room right now as we speak. He was with his father. Guys, put in the comment section down below for JaDaYoungan, man. Please look out for him. Like this video, guys. So as we get into the details, apparently JaDaYoungan had gotten into some type of altercation where somebody had followed him, and when they followed him, they seen him that he was in some sort of shopping area. He was getting ready to buy some type of merchandise from a store, and next thing you know, somebody has spotted him in his vehicle because they had already been tailing it from the minute that they looked through the windows, and the windows were not tinted. And basically, when the person identified and seen that it was JaDaYoungan, they had already called their own backup to come. The other people who were basically against JaDaYoungan. Apparently, JaDaYoungan might have had money on his head, and that's why people did what they did today. This is wild news, guys, and he got hit up pretty badly. He's in critical condition, like they said, and this is facts news coming straight out of the news reports that are saying that he is actually in the critical condition, and they think that he got hit up a lot of times. Like, there's so many wounds to count for him that they're basically still working on him right now as we speak, and he's trying to recover. He's trying to fight, pull through. He's over there literally fighting, like he's going in balled up fist and basically trying to get through this whole pain that he's feeling. And I want you guys to know that there's probably that the most dangerous job in the world is a rapper, and simply because of the fact that, you know, this crazy lifestyle that they live, plus the people from the streets that see them, and, you know, a lot of haters are out there. So you guys know that if you haven't seen in all these reports coming every single day, at least every once a week, something happens to a rapper, and multiple ones of them. And that's why it's very dangerous, because not only do they have to worry about what's going on in the streets, but they have to follow everything by the book, by the code, and because they're also seen as threats. You know, when a rapper comes into a small town, the boys, the 12 in that area, they're actually worried, because they're like, dang, who could this guy have with him? They definitely strapped up. All rappers are most definitely strapped up. And you see how DaBaby goes out and just be dropping dudes left and right, but all on self-defense. And so they're worried about rappers always getting into some type of shooting and always having some shots pop off and this and that happen. And that's exactly what happened in the situation for JaDaYoungan, man. He was basically just chilling with his family, man, and nobody should be bothering him. But too bad that this had to happen like this, man. It was very crazy. A lot of people around is jealous, and just greed had gotten into it. A lot of money behind the people that was calling hits on him. And, you know, they're still looking for the people. They're trying to find the footage right now, because there's surveillance cameras and CCTV. And what's going on is they're going door to door on every business on that street, every dash cam and car that had drove down. They're trying to figure it out so they can rewind all the footage and actually bring it to the moment where everything happened right in front of JaDaYoungan. Because if they do that, then they can pause it, zoom in, and they can get the still shot of whoever it is that did it. And what happens then is they send that to the news, and the news goes and reports it and tells it to you guys that, hey, they're looking for this person. But as of right now, the mayor of New Orleans came out and said that they need help identifying whoever it is. They have no idea who did it. They're not, apparently the footage isn't good enough for them to figure out what's going on. So, what I recommend for them is they're gonna have to go and look at more footage from down the street and see any suspicious people that have passed by, and anybody that had ran off, any cars speeding by or creeping up, and keep going back. Maybe even go and follow JaDaYoungan and his dad's car in reverse through all the footage from every little street corner that they turned on. And if you can find consistencies of people who have been following him, a certain type of car that's just always there right behind him or a couple cars back, then that'll go to tell you who you need to look out for as far as the people that were following him, which can lead you to potentially that being the person who actually did the stuff that and hit up JaDaYoungan. And you know, once they get that, that's when everything is going to be moving, and they're going to be able to actually get people like get actual justice for JaDaYoungan, man. That's what everybody's looking for and tuning in right now. The whole city of New Orleans is basically all on social media saying they want to get justice for JaDaYoungan. They don't know who did it. They don't know who might have seen it. And when this all happened, it was like sunset going on. So it's like some people might have seen something, some people may not have. And you know how these days a lot of people, they don't want to speak up. So somebody that probably seen everything go down when they were like driving by or getting in their car in the parking lot, but they might be too scared to speak up because, you know, New Orleans is a very small town, and people are just going to be riding around looking for whoever it is that may have told. And you know that they already know who the people are and the witnesses from around there. If their memory is any good, they're going to remember what type of car was around and who was looking, who was ducking and running and hiding. And eventually, man, this is going to end up in two ways. They're either going to get caught up, or the people that actually seen what happened, something might happen. Who knows? Like, you know that a lot of people, when they go on the run, they'll do anything to make sure that they don't get caught. And that's the type of dangerous situation that everybody has to watch out for, because the people that did this to JaDaYoungan, they're out on the loose right now. Who knows what they could do to somebody else? And basically the city of New Orleans is like and just crying in fear and terror about who these people and individuals are that's in their community doing this to JaDaYoungan. And how could somebody just sit back there knowing that there's loose people out there that are doing harm, and nobody's going to want to go outside. Nobody's going to want to go to Mardi Gras. This is going to affect their whole thing that they got going on, their whole charade, their shows and everything. And the fact that they didn't catch the people is very, you know, it's crazy, because, you know, it's only when things happen, it's just like only a matter of time until the police respond to that area. So it might have been too late for them. The people probably drove off right away. They're not going to sit there and wait until they hear sirens to leave. And that's exactly why they got away, is because they dipped, they hopped in the car, or maybe even rolled the window down. This could have been a drive-by situation or a walk-up. But until we get the footage, we're very not sure. So, you know, what's going to have to happen is that they're going to have to go to all those businesses and actually get the subpoena for the footage, because what's happening is that New Orleans mayor, for her to come out and say everything that she said, she's going after the people, and they're going to make sure that they should make an example out of them. And that's why they're going to have to get a subpoena for all the footage. And literally, when they get that 4K quality camera that caught the guy turning his head or looking or whatever, that's when they're going to be able to get proper justice and go after whoever. And, you know, it's a matter of time, because nowadays anybody can be found, like, no matter what, all this technology around. And that's why it's just going to be a matter of time until these people get caught up. So expect another update about that. And until then, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below. And, you know, let me know about what your thoughts are for JaDaYoungan. Wish him well. And, you know, we're going to see you on the next video.